I really would like to see your teeth so I can see how old you are.
I don't know how Mary got there before she went into labor.
Gary.
Just keep rubbing it real hard, real fast.
I was just 19 years old when we started Horse Plus Humane Society back in 2003. I'm passionate about saving animals, but especially saving horses from slaughter.
Tawny's the thinker, and I'm the doer. Together, we've rescued, sheltered, and protected over 15,000 precious lives, creating the world's largest full circle of life horse shelter.
I was born into this. I've always been helping animals, and I'm never going to stop.
We will always rescue,
Shelter,
and protect the helpless.
This is Horse Shelter Heroes.
Hi. Hi. This one is totally blind. Hi, friend. This paint probably needs some Banamine because of that eye.
So we just got 12 horses in this morning as part of our buyout program. And we were very, very grateful to be able to rescue these animals today. We definitely couldn't do it without our generous supporters, but it was a little hard. You know, some of these animals coming off the trailer were not in great shape. I mean, some were blind, some had visible wounds, others had structural damage to their hind legs. And so one by one, we're taking them through intake process now, getting them microchipped, getting x-rays, pain meds, all the food and water in the world. Our team has been amazing. It is a very tough thing to behold and actually see and witness with your own eyes as to, you know, how could this actually be a thing where this many animals need this amount of help. You know, in a perfect world, I tell people Horse Plus wouldn't have to exist, but we're gonna be here for every animal that walks in our door, and we can't stop. And so one of the many blessings is having Dr. Lydia still around in Hohenwald for the next few months before she takes off on the mission field. And so while she's not kind of our vet here at Horse Plus anymore, you saw that I'm sure is her last day. She is here as a contractor today. So thankful to have her here today. Just taking every horse one by one through the process. We have amazing people like Peyton and Cydney, just as they're handling the horses, helping out with all kinds of different chores and running back and forth. We're blessed with a great team here. It's A plus team, A plus process. We're just excited to be able to help these animals.
Garrick, what's happening here?
Man, I tell you what I would give if somebody would send us some new garden hoses. Everything we got's wore out. I mean, we use them, they get wore out, they get drug around, and then I'm trying to fix the mess, and everything got holes in it, and I gotta find the holes. Somebody please send us some good Stanley 50-foot garden hoses. Please, because we used the fire out of them. Well, we had the ice storm, had a lot of hose busted, and they just get drug around and we use them, so we have to have them. And we just go through them. I went through so many fittings trying to fix this mess, and it's just better just to get a new hose and roll with it. So anybody, please, if you would, send us some Stanley yellow pretty garden hoses. Thank you.
So today we had a very busy day. This morning we had an amazing adoption for Tulip, one of our Border Collie puppies, and he was super excited he came. She was a really good fit for him, so he adopted her this morning. She went with a bunch of other dogs, and so she's gonna have a really good life. And then right when she was getting adopted, we got a surrender of these adorable little kittens. And unfortunately, their mom was hit by a truck, so they're orphans. So when they came in, I decided that I would take care of them because I've actually done bottle babies before. And this one's a little calico girl. And then we also have this little boy, and he is an orange and white kitten. So definitely for bottle babies, it is definitely a very rigorous schedule. So I feed them every 2 hours, even through the night. So I'm actually bringing them to my house at night. And then you have to stimulate them to go to the bathroom. So I do that as well. And then you have to make sure they stay warm because they can't regulate their body temperature. So we actually got a heating pad yesterday. So awesome. It's definitely pretty crazy, but it's so worth it for these little babies. We also had a rescue come, and they got Old Man, our little old Chihuahua that we had, and then we had them get Pine, which was, I think he was like 2 years old. He came in a couple weeks ago. And then we also had them take 2 of our Border Collie puppies, and they're all going to foster homes and will hopefully find their forever home soon. They're a rare rescue effort, and they are in Columbia, Tennessee. In about 8 weeks, these little babies will be available for adoption. They're super cute. There's a boy and a girl, and if you are interested in adopting these babies, keep an eye on our Facebook page where we'll do updates, and also on our website, and when they're available, they will be on there. So keep an eye on there, and we hope that they'll get adopted to amazing homes.
So it is a rainy day. We're here at Horse Plus, super muddy. We were actually gonna take the goats and put them back outside to that pen that they belong in, but it's gonna rain again this weekend. This is like, it's been about, I want to say 2 months now, almost 2 months. The goats have been in the vet barn, and they're not, hurting anything, but we would rather them be outside because we have to clean their stall, and that's what me and Nicole are gonna do. This is actually a snow shovel, but it's very wide, so I feel like it's gonna be productive here, so. I feel like it's gonna work out good. So we just finished up the goat stall. Everyone pitched in to help, and we got it done fairly quickly. It was 2 wagon loads of stuff. And it wasn't terribly bad. It was just, they packed down the hay to be like this thick, and it looks nice and pretty on top, but underneath is pretty gross. But we're just glad that they're dry this weekend, and hopefully they won't eat too many shavings. Cookie!
Are we gonna be friends now since you ate my treats? I got more. See, not everybody's out to do bad things. Can I touch you? Okay, I understand. He's being so respectfully, please don't touch me. Sir, we need to look at you. I know, you ate all my treats. How about, can I listen to you without putting a halter on? How do you feel about that? How about this? Yeah. I feel like horses that have undergone abusive treatment either lash out, completely shut down, or develop a really robust ability to communicate clearly what they do and do not want. And this horse is like so respectfully saying, please do not do this. So I'm trying to be very respectful back to him. He's a very good boy. I really would like to see your teeth so I can see how old you are. You're a good boy. 23? His heart and lungs sound great. He doesn't have any enlarged lymph nodes.
Oh, he's got a little brand.
Does he? It looks like a heart. Is it a Mustang brand? Wow. Would not have guessed this horse is a Mustang. I aged him at 25, but we just found that he has a Mustang tattoo on his left neck, which is interesting. He's big, and I would not have guessed that he was a Mustang. But his dental rads show that he has pretty decent teeth left. So age is just a number. And hopefully we can identify how old he actually is based on his tattoo. He has been very respectful, very much did not want to interact with me and did not want to be caught. But once we've caught him, he's been a really good boy. So we are vaccinating him, pulling some blood. He doesn't have any pain on palpation. He was sound at the walk. His proprioception has been normal. It's really sad to me that a lot of people don't want to adopt older horses. I think they have a lot to offer. I love old horses and the wisdom they have to impart. So this little mare is only about 5. She's a red mare. So if you're a horse person, you know what that means. But she was very cooperative. Red mares are a little spicy. She is pouring just disgusting nasal discharge, just the thick yellow snot. She's got discharge out of her eyes, but her lung sounds are really good. She's definitely sick with something upper respiratory. It may be affecting her lungs. It takes a pretty severe degree of disease to actually be able to hear changes in the lungs of a horse. We did go ahead and vaccinate her, which can be controversial to vaccinate an animal that's sick, but in her case, I think cost benefit is definitely there to go ahead and get her better disease coverage because she's already sick. We don't want her to get sick with other pathogens. We're gonna send that nasal swab off to see what bacteria she cultures, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. And she was our last horse for today. That was number 12 of 12.
We're getting Major. He is disgusting. He loves the mud. But yesterday we had some doctors come out and look at him, and he just kind of was limping around and just pitiful yesterday. So we don't want him to be at any pain, but we want to make sure that it's nothing obvious and it's not just this crazy weather that's getting to arthritis or something simple like that. So just to be safe, we're gonna double check Major, our problem child here at Horse Plus. Whenever he was walking, it looked like it was in his front, but he looks better today.
To me, he looks like a pig. He's got like, just like a, I don't know what it is. Something about him, he's got like a pig face, which makes him even cuter. We've noticed that he's been a little bit lame out in the pasture the last couple days. So we just wanna make sure nothing's going on. Cydney just ran to try and catch poop. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna check him out. We're gonna take new radiographs of his teeth, make sure everything looks good, do his back while he's in. Kind of just do full body checkup.
Sorry, Major. I just accidentally bumped your head.
There you go. So I'm gonna do it backwards. I'm gonna start with his foot.
Okay.
And then we'll
go up. That's good.
Dr. Lydia will have to look at these and just see if she finds anything that is of concern. But compared to most of the horses we get in, Major is a picture of health when it comes to his radiographs.
Next, we're gonna go get Harold. Harold is our newest addition from quarantine. He's a very sweet boy. He's only 3, so we're hoping there's nothing wrong with him. But here lately, he's just been like laying down all day, and he's like the only one out there that is laying down, so who knows? I don't know how Mary got there before she went into labor to Bethlehem, because every one of these I've come in contact with do this. That was a true miracle of God. Because this, if she was riding a Harold, she didn't get there very fast. Yay!
We're just gonna cover our bases, make sure that he doesn't have any rotation starting, doesn't have arthritis that's acting up. Again, we had super cold weather recently, and a lot of these guys didn't move around a bunch, so it could just be that he's stiff, hopefully. But we just wanna make sure everything's good and he doesn't need any pain meds or anything else. All right, so didn't see anything super concerning on his x-rays, but Dr. Lydia will review them to confirm that she doesn't see anything. We pulled some blood to run a CBC chemistry. He is due for his castration, so it's great to run that beforehand anyways, before we anesthetize him. So hopefully she doesn't see anything in those x-rays, and then blood work checks out and he can get castrated next week, and then he'll be ready for his home. So if you need an adorable donkey.
Look at that face. Oh, it's so squishy.
He's like, maybe not a home with Cydney. He's like, somebody else adopt me.
Last night, we had a young goat surrendered to us who needs a C-section She is teeny, teeny, tiny, and she came from an unknown medical background. She was bred way too young. So we took an x-ray of her and found that she has one really big baby, and we can measure the size of the fetal head, and it's too big to go through her pelvis. It's also transverse, but she needs a C-section. Unfortunately, based on the appearance of the x-ray, I don't think the baby is still alive. I think the baby has already passed. With really little goats, I like to put them on their backs because they're just small. And sometimes with those side incisions, I can't see or access what I need to. So I should be able to be faster, and that's gonna be safer for her to do it on her back. So we're gonna do a ventral midline approach, which is the same area that we do an incision for a spay. So dogs just have a stomach and GI tract. Goats have big extra pouches. So when I get in there, I'm gonna need extra sterile hands to kind of hold that stuff out of the way. So we should be all set up and ready to go. We're about to induce her, and then we're gonna get through as quickly and safely as we can. And you are just going to hold over here and just stabilize for me. Where's my scalpel blade? Here it is. Ready? Cydney, just in case baby shows any signs of viability, why don't you grab a towel?
There's a towel right over there for you. Doesn't even look big.
I don't think we're viable. Okay. 1 second. Stay right there.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. She's still doing okay?
The heart's beating. Is that normal?
Okay. Rub and stimulate.
So we have 3 surrenders today. 2 that are bringing 2 horses, and then 1 that's bringing 1 horse. So we have a day full of horse surrenders, and this is our first one. And they are so cute. We can't wait for them to get off the trailer and see what we've got in here. And we are going to be staying tuned for our next few for the rest of the day. Yay! And if y'all don't mind, if you can take her blanket off so we can get those Coggins photos. She's welcome to go in that pasture. She's got the gate open for you. I've never seen you move so fast.
I'm Teresa.
I'm Jeff.
Jeff met a fellow that like 2 days before in the parking lot, and Jeff saved a dog and found the dog a home, and this gentleman cared about animals too. And he and his wife were traveling home one night, and they ran into these horses in the middle of the road in a remote area. So they immediately called Jeff, and we went out there and saw what bad a shape, especially Penny was in. And so we decided to come back the next day. The people that found them called places, and nobody was really committing to coming to pick them up and didn't know when they would be able to. So we were able to. And so we stepped in and went ahead and picked him up, and we've had him for what, about almost 2 months now?
2.5.
2.5 months? Yeah. And so we had the space, and we're like, we're doing this. You know, there was no choice, basically. We couldn't leave him like that. So it's been a joy watching them improve, and they're wonderful horses.
Yeah, it's great that we found you guys, and you have an awesome facility here, and we thank you guys all so much for taking these 2 in and moving on to the next level in their journey. So we thank you from our hearts.
We know that you'll be able to finish the job for us and be able to really give them what they need with all the medical facility here and everything, and your wonderful staff. So thank you.
Yep, mouth and nose, and try to get lungs to expand. You also could do a little bit of flow by oxygen. I am really worried about that baby. It's had a super stressful time.
He came out with a heartbeat, but I'm working with him right now. We got some fluids out, which is a good thing. He has taken a couple of breaths. Now some things are starting to come out of his nose, but I'm just trying to keep him stimulated. He got a little white spot in his head like me.
Nicole, you're getting some oxygen for the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, he closed
All
his
right,
mouth.
Courtney, so if you just hold that dope, you just keep rubbing real hard, real fast, like aggressive, be aggressive. Yeah.
Just betadine it up. Get some over here too, yeah. Perfect, no, that's great. It's exactly what I asked you to do. Thank you so much. Yes, go for it. You're doing perfect. You're doing exactly what I need you to do. We're just gonna keep going, moving along like this.
And then keep stimulating him. As fast as you can, and with the oxygen.
That's right.
And then it finally.
If you guys are okay, Mom is okay. I reversed her drugs. I'm gonna keep an eye on Mom. She's really nice and pink. She's hanging in there. So, yes. Okay, you guys are doing great.
All right, so we've got Pepper, our little goat that needed a C-section today. Surgery went well. We got the baby out. He did have a heartbeat, which we were kind of surprised about. So he still has a heartbeat. We've spent probably about 20 minutes trying to get him to breathe on his own, but so far we're still just having to give him breaths and try and stimulate him. So as long as he has a heartbeat, we're gonna keep trying. So we've got them in a little recovery stall, and Lynn is gonna keep working with the baby. And we'll kind of swap out because everybody's arms get tired. So, but we're still hoping, but we'll kind of see what happens.
And we're just doing this because he's rubbing a little raw, because we've been trying to rub him, stimulate him. So we're seeing if the rock will work.
Hey guys, round 2 today, here with Rudolph again. Gonna saddle him. I did do about 10-15 minute warm up with a little bit of lunging. So now I'm gonna saddle him up again, just to keep him fresh and keep his mind working. Oh, earlier too, I did do a little bit of hoof trimming on him. He had overgrowth, so I fixed that for him on the front. Now we're just gonna put the saddle on again and just do the basics. When you get a horse to flexing, they come around, they like to kiss. I say to either like to kiss this or just give it a smell on their stirrup. If they go to buck or just bolt out of nowhere, you have that control. If you don't really work on the flexing at all, and you go to get on the horse, when you go for that buck, you have no control over it, and you're just gonna go for one ride for as long as you can hang on, I guess. Just scared of the saddle? You okay? Can you back up for me now? Yeah. Yeah, when a horse gets stuck, it's best just to move their feet forward. I mean, at this point, he'll either accept the rider and walk out smoothly, or he will run out, kind of panic type. When you go to get on the horse, you have more safety. He's gonna spin out from you instead of hurting you. So now he's kind of freaking out, but I'm gonna just see what it does. Good job. Then when you go to start standing in the saddle, don't just do one side, do both sides, get his brain working. It's easy to just also see how he's licking his lips. He's comfortable with what I'm doing. And as far as I'm going with him and with the pace that I'm working at, he's actually comfortable with it. He is gonna be an awesome trail riding horse. He'll be a good horse for a beginner, whoever wants to learn how to ride, whoever wants to learn how to start training. He's a wonderful starter. And I just think he'll be a good kid horse all the way around.
What's up guys? Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. comment what your favorite part of the video was, and we will see you guys next week.